Hello there, YouTube. This is Crazy Cool New Yorker coming at you today. Oh man, it is a beautiful day. I went out for a nice ride, and I met up with Freedom Rider today. You know, we planned a nice little trip, and we did a beautiful ride together. And as you can see, I'm making my way back down home. We done broke off, and I'll probably put this video up first, and then I'll put our epic adventure up. But I gotta say, if anyone out there has a chance to ride with Freedom Rider and meet him, he is a really nice guy and a beautiful bike. And I mean, that bike sounds so nice too. I mean, to hear those pipes coming up from you while you ride them together, it really is nice. And I think if you get the chance, just please meet up with him and ride. He's willing to go far, you know, and he takes his time. So if you're a fast rider, don't think he's going to be flying through the streets. You know, he just likes to cruise. There was a little time we got on it and pushed it. The speed limit was a little in the double digits there, I would say, because we were the only ones on the road. But still, overall, great guy. Now, my topic of today is something that I found quite disturbing while watching YouTube. So it was the other night. I was actually up kind of late. It was nothing to do. My wife and the baby was sleeping, and I was just surfing through the web on the YouTube channels. I was watching you guys on YouTube, and in the far right corner, you know, it shows suggestions and stuff. It said fake food from China. So it sparked an interest because I myself did a vlog on why we eat organic food. So I clicked on it, and the first video was of this lady making rice, but she had like long stalks, these long shreds of I don't know what it looked like. First I thought it was like a wheat or something like that, because they was just moving it around the walk and it was shearing off, and they would put this brown like dirt on it. They would throw this brown dirt and it would break the plastic up, the whatever it was up, and it looked just like rice. So I was like, well, is that a new type of rice or something like that? And I couldn't understand what it was. And then you see the lady, she puts it in the water, boils it, and then adds the seasoning, salt and stuff, and she feeds it to her family. So I said, well, what kind of rice is that? I've never seen rice like that before. We have a gentleman on a tractor. Now, I'm not looking to go super slow, so I'm going to slowly go around him. And gave him a nice little wave, and I'll go on. This is beautiful, people. Oh my goodness, you got to do this ride with me someday. The Best 1A and Jacob, we got to ride this together. This is so nice over here. So as I was saying, I was curious. So I clicked another link, because you know on YouTube, once you click one link, it actually brings up more stuff of the topic. And then it said 7 or 10 mass-produced food from China. And I saw a couple of them. One was rice, one was egg, one was watermelon, and I'm trying to remember the other one. I was so disgusted, I stopped it after the watermelon. And so with the rice, what they do is it's this long machine, and it's basically almost like a plastic byproduct, and they shape it into rice. And it's very hard to tell it's not rice until you cook it, but it has a different texture to it. And I was amazed. Now the one that was even more amazing to me was the egg. The boiled egg or scrambled egg was pure chemicals. And when I say It looked like an egg. I could not believe this was not an egg. They take the yolk, and it's this chemical bath. It's this yellow. They take it and they drop it into another clear liquid, and then they just keep slopping it back and forth. Oh, this is beautiful. They keep slopping it back and forth, and sure enough, it looks like an egg. It looks like an egg that just popped right out, like a scrambled, like a egg that just came out of its shell. So then I said, well, how do they get this in the actual casing? But it's just the casing of like calcium that they put together or some type of thing. But the egg is 100% chemical. There's nothing real about this egg. And this company in China sells it. I could not believe it. I really could not believe what I was seeing. Oh, look at that. I was horrified watching this video. And then, which took the cake, was the watermelon. The watermelon was pure chemical. It was like a synthetic fiber-made watermelon that it looks like watermelon. I don't know if it tastes like watermelon, but it looks like watermelon. And it's not grown. They mass produce it and they sell it. And I was reading one of the captions down below, and it stated that sometimes they ship it to the United States and other parts of the world. And I was disgusted. Like, is this what we're coming to? Is this the beginning of a food shortage where they are actually starting to mass produce synthetic food? I'm going to put the link up, and hopefully you guys will watch it, because this was real. And if they're doing it in China, then they're doing it in other places as well. And I was trying to show you how you can spot the difference between the two. And I'm not a real big egg eater, but it's scary. It really is scary what they're doing to people in this world. I mean, yes, China is a very large country, and they have a very large population, and everything there they say is eaten. But when you start producing food by chemicals, there's something wrong. I'm very passionate about what I eat. I think everybody should be. Oh, I want to show you this guy. I have to. Hold on, that's my brother calling. Look at that. I wanted you guys to see that. That is the windmill. I've never seen that in person. Let me slow down, because I can do that. I've never seen that in person. But look at that. There's windmills on top of the mountain, so you can get your power. I've never seen that, and they're huge. Those are huge, people. I don't know how tall they are. I don't know how it's going to come across on the camera. But would you just look at the size of those windmills? I got to pull over so you can really get a good view of this without me riding here. This is how a lot of people get power in this community. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 windmills up there. And I was actually on the other side of this mountain. And as you can see, some are turning and some are not. But I think that's amazing. I've never seen that before. So we're going to get back on the road. I'm making my way home. And there's more up ahead. As you can see, there's one in the far distance over there. But back to the topic. I was completely disgusted. It seems like there's more over here. I counted wrong. I was completely disgusted to see synthetic food. They're feeding people synthetic food, chemical synthetic food, and the rice was plastic. The rice was not a type of grain. It was plastic, and they're feeding people plastic in China. And the question is, are they shipping that to where you live? I mean, it may be where every other grain in a bag of rice is plastic. You know, you never know. You know, maybe just 15%, because the population is booming and they're trying to do some type of control, as they would say, and are feeding us this plastic stuff. It's a scary thing. Like I said a long time ago on one of my blogs when I worked in a pharmaceutical industry, they stated that the average pharmaceutical company will be making over $1 billion a year in profit and we are the consumers. Why do you think that? Why do you think they're going to be making such a profit on people getting sick? You know, we're moving forward where people are living longer and supposedly smarter and eat healthier, but yet they were predicting, and it is true, an increase in profit with medicine. That's a scary thing. You know, I don't know how to put that into a good sense, because when they said that and everybody was cheering, I felt bad. I felt sad because I could be the consumer of that medicine one day. You know, so I just wanted to clear that off my mind. I'm going to keep this blog short. It's such a beautiful day out. I'm heading back home. It's beautiful. This is a gorgeous route, and I don't want to keep the topic negative. So I'm going to say enjoy your day. You know, again, thank you for Freedom Rider for inviting me out. That was a blast. We went all the way up to Massachusetts. He's heading back down. We had the same distance. We have about an hour and a half to get back home. But we took the scenic route getting up here. But I'll be jumping on the highway and heading back home with it. I'll be home in like an hour now. So I'm gonna sign off. And as always, this is Crazy Cool New Yorker saying, ride what you love and love what you ride. Thank you.